Okay, the question says that in a village of 21 inhabitants, a person tells a rumor to a second person, who in turn repeats it to a third person, and so on and so forth. At each step, the recipient of the rumor is chosen at random from 20 available people. Okay, find the probability that the rumor will be told 10 times without number 1, returning to the originator. So let's look at this one first. Now, first of all, since any person can tell the rumor to anyone, because it is to be chosen at random, from the remaining, one person starts the spreading of the rumor. So how many people remain? 20 people remain, right? Out of 21 people, one person starts it. So 20 people remain. That one person can tell it to any out of these 20 people. So in how many ways can that person do that? In 20 ways, right? Now this rumor is told 10 times, okay? 10 times. So one person tells it to someone, then that person tells it to somebody else, then that person tells it to somebody else, and so on and so forth. So this thing is happening 10 times, okay? So the total number of exhaustive cases, the total cases that are possible are 20 into 20 into 20, that is 10 times, so 20 to the power 10. Now we need to find out the probability that the rumor will be told 10 times without coming back to the originator, okay? So that would leave us with the following possibility. Now let us define our event. Our event is the rumor will be told 10 times without returning to the originator, right? It doesn't come back to the originator. Now the originator, now see the originator can tell this rumor to how many people? The remaining 20 people in 20 ways. The originator can tell the rumor to any of the 20 people, okay? But now the case is that the second person who tells it to anyone else cannot tell to the originator, okay? So that means there are 10 recipients. So 10 minus 1, that is 9 recipients can tell it to 20 minus 1, that is 19. Now excluding the originator people, in how many ways will they be able to do that? In 19 ways, right? Because they can choose anybody at random. Now what is this? What is this 10 minus 1? Why are you subtracting this 1? Because what will happen, say these are the 10 people who receive the rumor, okay? Now, and this was the originator, okay? In total there are 20 people, okay? In total there are 20 people. Now this person have got the rumor, then he spreads it to the next 9 people, right? So obviously this person gets excluded from the next step, because this person is already there in the first case, right? So the rumor gets spread like that now in the second step, when the rumor is getting spread, 9 recipients can tell it to the 20 minus 1. 20 minus 1, now this one is for originator, and this one is for the previous recipient. the previous recipient. Okay, so that means now this process can happen in how many ways? What are the total number of cases that can happen? This will happen 9 times, right? This will happen 9 times. So the favorable cases for the event E1 are 20 into 19 to the power 9. So the required probability PE1 is equal to 20, that is the first originator telling it to somebody, and in the next step the remaining 19, the number of ways in which the recipients, the remaining 9 recipients can tell it to the 19 people, 20 to the power 10. Okay, so which means 19 upon 20 to the power 9. Okay, so this was the first case. Now the second case, what are we asked? We are asked that it can be repeated without being repeated to any person for that matter. Now without being repeated, let's call this event as the rumour does not get repeated to anyone, right? So that would means that our favorable cases would be what? So first of all, there is an originator, he or she can tell it to 20 people, okay, and then this person can only tell it to 19 people. This person will only be able to tell it to 18 people, and so on and so forth, right? So what will and it is repeated, and 10 times it is getting repeated, so 16 people. Now this one can tell it to 15 people, this one to 14, this one to 13, this one to 12, this one to 11, and these make our 10 cases. This make our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As you can see, this make our 10 cases. Now, so that means that our required probability, that is PE2, will be 20 into 19 into 18 and so on and so forth till 11 upon 20 to the power 10. Okay, so this will be our required probability in this scenario. So you understand what exactly is happening here? It is not getting repeated at all. So when there were 21 people and the spreading of the rumor starts, that person can tell it to 20 people. Now because it cannot get repeated, then that 20th person can tell it to the remaining 19 people and it will not get repeated, and so on and so forth, and this happens 10 times, that is it.